Assalamu alaikum. I just want to share a few things about what it's like for me, being a mother of 4 young children from age 10 to 2-year-old. What I found was that I had to prioritize my connection with my Lord. I had to put my relationship with Allah first before I could work on any other relationship in my house, because when relationship with Allah is strong, then it has a huge effect on your relationship with other people in your house. So your spouse, your children. So what I found is reading the Quran daily, reading a portion of the Quran daily is easier for me to read it in the morning. Try to do my adhkar, doing tasbih and being grateful to Allah and really being mindful of Allah, and doing shukr of everything that He's given me. That had a huge impact on my mindset and on my performance during the day. Some of the areas that I could say was that I saw a difference was the barakah in my time. When I was connected to Allah, it felt as if Allah's opening up my day and He's stretching those hours where I could get a lot more done for myself, for my children, for the house, whereas before it was almost unimaginable. So another thing that I would like to advise on is to have clear communication and clear expectation from your husband. Because the husband has to work obviously during the lockdown he's working from home. He has to work, he has to rest. So if you know how and when your husband can help you with your workload for the kids, for example, homeschooling, or freeing up your time so you can focus on your business. And if you can plan, I would put it in a diary or on your calendar on your phone, and just have structured schedule time where he's sharing the workload. So for homeschooling, it's nice if he can take some of the responsibility. For example, if he wants to do history or maths and you focus on English or other subjects, it does help. And even with your business, even if he frees you up for 20-30 minutes, just go away with your phone or your laptop and just concentrate hard on your business. Don't be distracted by scrolling or just random social messages. Just focus. For homeschooling my children, I was already homeschooling my 10-year-old son, and my little girls, 4-year-old and 3-year-old, were going nursery. And since lockdown started, they are at home, so they need my attention. So for my son, his routine homeschooling drastically changed. So the amount of time that I gave him is reduced. And what I found was doing bite-sized lessons with him was much more effective. So instead of having a 45-minute lesson on a topic, it went down to 15-20 minutes. But at least we were moving, we weren't stuck. 15-20 minutes, but at least we were moving, we weren't stuck. So that's something that I had to adapt and change during lockdown. Also having clear communication with the children and sitting down with them and explaining to them that, look, this is your work time, this is your play time. And if you're business, then you say to them, this is mummy's work time. And, you can go off and play, go in the garden, do some puzzle, but mama's going to go off and into her room, and she doesn't want to be disturbed for half an hour, 45 minutes. Then they understand, especially if it's done consistently. Maybe on day one, you might find that they're not adhering to your request. By day 3, 4, they will, inshallah, start understanding and start respecting what you're saying, inshallah. Also managing the house during lockdown and during working, is what I've found is doing batch cooking helps a lot. So I find myself not cooking every day. Then I would batch cook, or at least prepare some of my food beforehand. And also what I started doing is making a menu for the week, like a menu guide or like a recipe plan. A meal guide for the week. That allowed me to, make sure I have all my ingredients shopped, and also allowed me to prepare effectively during my batch cooking. And also more importantly, it reduced the overwhelm. When we're prepared for something, we're always, we're calm. Now at most meal times, I'm calm because I know what's coming. I know, it's been prepared or it's been half cooked. I just need to do this, or I just need to do this part. This has made life so much easier for me, because initially at the beginning of lockdown, I found myself in the kitchen all the time, making breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, from scratch. But once I found, that I should be doing batch cooking, I should be preparing, doing a menu guide, it's helped me a lot. So another thing that's helped me is looking after myself, looking after my health, eating a clean diet, reducing my sugar. Sugar sucks energy out, and refined carbs. So I started doing home exercises. Before lockdown, I would go to the gym 2-3 times a week. I was thinking to myself that how am I going to work from exercise from home with the kids around? But when you put your mind to it, when you say to yourself, I have to do this workout, I have to do this 20-minute workout, you do it. And that's what I did. And my children are around me, and I had these thoughts in my head, okay, I'm going to do the exercise, they're going to climb on me, or I'm going to stop and start. But, the first 2 sessions, okay, they were tough. But afterwards, the kids see you and they get used to you working out at home, that they just leave you alone. So now I do a workout almost every day, 20-minute workout, just from some YouTube videos that I've liked. And, so I make time. So before lunch, after I've homeschooled the kids, and before lunch, I try and I squeeze in half an hour, which is it just leaves me feel amazing, lots of energy, and I've done something for, to look after myself. Also, something that I've worked on is to increase my water intake. Make sure I have those 2 to 3 liters of water every day. And overall, I would have to say that we should try and make ourselves have, a positive mindset, and as much as we can, because, we're Muslims, we know there's khair in everything, there's good in everything. When lockdown happened, then, we know that there's good in it. Some of the good we can see, and some of the good we'll never know. So as Muslims, try and, turn anything bad situation around and think of it as something positive. And just when you internalize that helps a lot in your mindset, and that, it plays out to the children, it plays out to the spouse, it plays out to the energy in the house, and getting things done, being on top of the house, or on top of the cooking, or top of the homeschooling, or top of your exercise, on top of your business. Last thing, I just remembered, I should have said this before, is that when it's business time, it's business time. When it's family time, it's family time. So this is what I've also learnt the hard way. And now I try and do this as much as I can. And it's mostly successful now, that when I'm around the kids, my phone is upstairs in my bedroom, or is in a cupboard, or is in a drawer. And, I'm concentrating everything on the house. And when it's work time, then concentrate solely on the work. Have the DMO, have your daily method of operation, whatever system you have for your business, you do it from start to finish, and you're not going to move until that's done. So I hope this has helped you all, and I just make dua for all of us to, for Allah to accept all our efforts, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.